Hello and welcome to Golden Treasure, the Great Green. I'm davidinark. How you doing? Thanks for joining me today. I have not even tried this game at all. I don't even know what it's about. So I got a free code from the developer, so thank you very much for that. We're just going to jump in. I did go into settings. You want to take a look at that real quick? I did turn down the music because I'm pretty sure it was copyrighted. But you can change the volume. You can also change the brightness, font size, whether you have colored text, background parallax, all kinds of cool stuff. Very neat. All right. No idea what's going on. New life. A box without hinges, key, or lid, yet golden treasure inside is hid. What is it? From Bilbo Baggins. The Hobbit. Oh, I don't know. I never read The Hobbit. Okay. You are alone in the chamber. There is one wall which surrounds you utterly in every direction on every side. What am I, like in an egg? Oh. I thought this was a loading thing. Okay. The wall is made of love. Okay. And it embraces you. Its inherent goodness is an obvious and complete truth. There is a rhythm in the chamber. I wonder why these are colored. A beat and a flow which has always been. It is the only way you can tell between sleeping and waking. When awake, you can feel the rhythm, and when asleep, you cannot. Okay. Which time do you enjoy most? I enjoy being awake, or I prefer the quiet of the sleeping times. I don't know. I like being awake. Sure. Even now in the beginning, you reach toward change, toward the future. The thrum of the rhythm promises everything to you, and soon will blossom into reality. Okay. You have gained a large amount of air mastery. Great. I haven't done a thing. Then after a time, you hear the voice. Okay. At first, you did not know that there was a voice, only a strange, sensation unfolding in your mind, a soothing warmth, pulses of orange color, and the comforting taste of brimstone on your tongue. Am I a dragon? And yet you are alone here in the chamber. Could there be something outside? I'm thinking I may be a dragon in an egg. You reach out, forming a colored echo in your thoughts and sending it beyond your reality. Whoa. Oh, hey, how you doing? Warmth, pulses of orange color, and the comforting taste of brimstone on your tongue. Obviously, I missed something. Can I go back? I missed something. Oh, well. And yet you are alone here in the chamber. Oh, sorry. Oh, my brain. Okay. You are rewarded with an explosion of purest joy ringing through your essence and echoing through your mind. This is what happens when you blink in between. Okay, here we go. In time, you learn the differences, between the emotions and the colors of the mind, that the voice outside the wall would pour into you through its mind song, and which you would pour back. And so you discover happiness and sadness, anger and calm, joy, and pain, sunshine, and rain. Okay. Fear and curiosity, and an innumerable spectrum of others. Oh, and then the images come. Pictures etched in neon reflect in your mind by the song of the voice. They are images of amazing beings. The stately tree, the honorable, reliable stone, the chattering stream, and murmuring sea. The great giver, who is also called sun, and the great birther, who receives from sun and gives birth to all things, who is also called earth. Earth and sun are the greatest of beasts, mightiest of all the animals, but next to them in might are your people, the true children of above and below, the kin unto each other, who are also called Drak. The voice then asks the questions, tiny kin yet to be. Which shall you become? Sun, the radiant one, the great giver who rules and slays and is slain and reborn each day? Or earth, who circle dances to sun's music, who nurtures peaceful and omnipotent births all good beasts, knows all silent secrets, and abides forever. Oh, do I want to be the sun or the earth? For me is the power and the glory and the rise and the fall both. I wish to be the sun. For me is the knowing and the healing and the dance of the circle. I wish to be the earth. Wow. Well, I'm going to be the sun. Let's be the sun. The voice accepts your choice, wow, with an explosion of red and golden sparks and a happy rage. May you become glorious and powerful and bring beautiful and terrible consequence upon all life. Okay. You gained a large amount of fire mastery, so I have air and fire. Suddenly I feel like I'm a, what's that dude called? You know, the airbender dudes. Anyway, it escapes me. You know, Goku and all them dudes. What the freak is that? Dragon Ball. Anyway, time has little meaning in the chamber, marked only by rhythm within you. The wall also seems to embrace you just a little more closely with each moment. The voice from outside leaves and returns again and again, continuing to instruct you gently and at a slow pace, ensuring that you can receive its song and build yourself around it. It teaches you of the many good beasts. I always want to say good beats. Good beasts, those of fur and scale and feather and fin. Some are swift, like the hopping long-ear, and some are powerful, like the horned grazers. But all are good, and all have their own music. I like the graphics. That's very cool. Line art creatures, some of them have different colors. That's cool. Most importantly, it teaches you the two great laws. Everything that the sun touches. Oh, sorry. First, that you are a destroyer. To live is good, and you may only preserve your life by tearing away the life of others. You must destroy. Find that which calls to you and destroy it, and take it into yourself and grow mighty. Wow, okay, that suddenly got a little deep and serious here. If you fail to destroy, you will waste away and be yourself destroyed, and all your music will soon become silence. Second, you are a creator. All creators are one of two kinds: givers, who give of their essence during the dance of creation, or birthers, who receive the essence and weave new life from it, bringing it forth to the fullness of time. When you have grown great, you must seek out another who is also great and opposite nature. Through the dance of creation, become a source of the future. Okay. If you fail in this, the destiny of the children of heaven and earth will waste away, and where there might have been the echo of your music in the time beyond yourself, there will only be silence. So it is, was, and shall be. There's a brief silence during which you sense that there is space enough for one question. Hey, I was still reading that. What do you do? I ask how best to consume the essence of others. I ask if the voice is my creator. Was it one of the two whose dance created me? I ask how to do the dance of creation. Ask whether it's possible to live without destroying others. I quietly consider these deep within myself and sought no answers from the voice. That's me. I'm just taking it all in, man. Turning inward, you open your essence into yourself, and there you find the laws, written like trails of burning light upon your innermost spaces. The voice has told you a truth. You are indeed a destroyer and creator both. Life hangs in the dance between. Great. When do we play the game? Now I have air and earth. Can we play now? Beyond the two great laws sings the voice. There is one lesser law. It is not great. If you violate it, you should not be destroyed. Nevertheless, taste this truth and chain it within your mind. You must seek treasure. Of course I must. Treasure comes in many kinds, but you will know it when you find it. Treasure is something rare and of worth to all the true children of heaven and earth. That rhymed, whether you meant to or not. By taking treasure as your own, you shall prove your greatness to other kin. Whether obtained by strength of body or of mind or any other thing, it matters not. All that matters is that you must gather all the treasures to yourself. Some are obvious but well guarded, and some require little strength but are difficult to find. None, though, are both obvious and easily obtained. Excuse me, I'm reading. Or they would not be treasure. All right. If I don't need it to survive, why must I seek it? What is the greatest treasure? Are all treasures such that as can be smelled and touched and seen? Will you give me a treasure? And I allow silence to reign, seeking answers within myself. No. How about this? Will you give me a treasure? Whoa! The voice's song suddenly turns darkly crimson. Never! It sings in painful tones, which cuts across your mind. Okay, well, that hurt. Learn this, you will be given nothing. All things you must take with your own being. No kin will give to another without a price being paid. In this there is truth and honor and the growth of strength through untold eons of hardening and happy strife. Fight for your treasure. You must fight sometimes with your body, and sometimes with your mind, and sometimes with your very essence, but always you will earn treasure and never, never be given it. Steel yourself for the battle which never ends, which is called life. Love the battle and own with pride its gains and losses. This is a shard of wisdom. All right, we got all kinds of mastery. Are we playing now? I don't know. Maybe this is what you do. The voice's song grows softer. Now I leave you, my kin and my creation. You may never hear my song again, nor I yours. Father, I have imported. I got it. It got this imported. Got it. Yeah, there you go. I have imparted the two great laws as my duty. You are a destroyer and you are a creator. And these truths are woven into you like the warmth into a blessed flame. If you ceased to be a destroyer or creator, you would no longer be kin. Got it. Yeah, you don't have to beat me in the head with this. As you know of the lesser law, seeking and taking treasure. Yeah, I got it. Create, destroy, treasure. We're good. Okay. Be well fed and strong body. If you have no treasure, you will never be called great among the kin. You will never know the pleasure of the dance of creation, and your creator self will languish in a frigid void. All other laws are false. These alone bind us. Remember that you are Draken. Draken. I don't know. All other beings of this world must stand in the shadow of your beautiful and terrible music. The rhythm, which you feel now flowing through you, is the rhythm of life. Oh, I thought it was going to be the rhythm of the night. To the beat of the rhythm of the night. To have the rhythm within you is to be alive. To be silent without the rhythm is the perfect sign of death. Nature shall now be your guide, companion, and opponent, your friend, enemy, and always, always your teacher. There is no being born of earth, the great birther than the sun, and the great giver greater than you. The music of our people is great. Yeah, great. Come on, can we get on with the game already? Rejoice knowing that your essence has been woven into such a body, and that such a fate is yours. When you last escape from the wall, which I have put around you and all, both to keep you safe and to test you, then you will be worthy to begin that great adventure which some call life. And with that final message, the idea of yourself exploding from potentiality into reality, the voice fades and is gone. You know that it will not return. How do you feel? Frankly, I'm relieved. I'm glad it's done. I don't feel a thing. Relieved, excited. I'm excited to begin the mysterious journey ahead. You are eager to show the world how great you are and how much greater you shall become. You dance a tiny, tiny dance within the confines of the chamber and sing raw, pure songs of hope and longing into the nothingness beyond the wall. Yep, we got some more mastery. Are we playing now? For a time you're left alone again within the chamber, and you feel the measured beating of your rhythm within you and drift in and out of consciousness. The walls seem to have gotten smaller, hugging you tightly indeed. Your rhythm has swelled into mighty chords, and your breath is fierce against your legs. Suddenly, without warning, the voice returns. It is not a measured song, rife with ordered sigils, as last time, but a lurid gash of feelings and ideas suddenly thrust upon you. Beware the other seed, the no-tails, the flat faces. Beware their terrible music. Beware the seed of others. Beware. And suddenly there's an awful silence, a space left behind where something should have been. Ooh, we got a heartbeat. The heart of rock and roll is for beating. Okay, no other voices enter your mind. A few times you think you may be receiving a song, but it always proves to be simply yourself echoing tiny hopes, fears, and dreams. Meanwhile, the wall, which is made of love and which has always embraced you, is squeezing you very tightly. Its love, once so pure and benign, has become toxic. You are pressed so mercilessly, you can barely breathe. And to make matters worse, you feel a horrible emptiness, a draining within your core. You must do something. Push against the wall, or be still and silent. Breathe and wait. I say we push against the wall. Let's get out of here, boys. It loves you, you know, but it must now be broken. You push and struggle, feeling your body move this way, then that, but the wall thwarts your every move on every side. It is not through pushing, but rather through unfolding your whole self, limb by limb and muscle by muscle, that you at last achieve the first true success in the music of your life. You hear, not with your mind, but with your ears, your actual ears, the cracking and crunching of the wall as it breaks slowly apart, and then see with your own eyes your first vision of true light. It's pretty bright out here. Part 1. Happy those early days when on some gilded cloud or flower my gazing soul would dwell an hour, and in those weaker glories spy some shadows of eternity. Henry Vaughan, The Retreat. Hey, we have a game finally, I think. Okay, you are somewhere inside the body of Earth, the great birther. Her semi-soft flesh is veined here and there with the grasping roots of trees or blocked by stones who stare blindly at you. The air here tastes of comfort and slumber, and your own body feels as though it is in good condition. But you feel a burning in your core. You know that is the destroyer within, eager for substance to fuel your being. If you fail to find anything to destroy, the emptiness will overtake you and your life will be lost. You sense nothing to consume here, though. A few illuminating rays tumble in from above, but your vision is still dim and unsteady. Perhaps you could leave this place by crawling up the tangle of roots overhead. Whenever you consider a task which you alone cannot conquer, you will get a sense of whether you will succeed or fail based on your elemental attributes. Climbing up the roots would require a certain amount of fluidity and flexibility, which are in the domain of the water element. Red indicates you cannot succeed, at least not without problems, in your current state, while green indicates your feeling that you certainly can. Yellow means that it's too close to be sure. As you make choices, your health and energy may be affected as well. Success brings benefits, but be not too afraid of failure. Through it, all beings learn and grow strong, while success has little to teach. So, now choose, newborn. What will you do? Examine what is left of the wall, so that's yellow. Claw your way downwards, that's also yellow. Oh, wait. Okay, so downwards is red, so I can't do that. Use your limbs and jaws to climb directly up to the hanging roots. I guess, is that what that's telling me? I'm so confused. I don't understand. I don't... I mean, what colors are we talking about? Alright, I don't know. Let's try climbing up the hanging roots. The labyrinth of roots foils your progress. You are not small, quick, and flexible enough to clamber up and through them, and your efforts are fruitless. You've gained some water mastery. You've lost a little energy. What do you do? Alright, well. Let's see. Let's go toward the light. Your small but powerful limbs tear through the earth's flesh. It is an effort, but you succeed in crafting a small, rough tunnel large enough to fit your body through. More light spills into the burrow as you emerge out of the ground, shaking your body clean. Shake your body down to the ground. Oh, look at us. Ah, hi, how you doing? This space is much larger than the last, and though you are still sheltered by the Earth's body, light is more plentiful here. You may be approaching her skin. A clean azure flavor slides across your tongue. Water, the comforter and supporter of all life, is here, gathered into a still body before you. Something within you resonates with it, drawing you towards it. What is your will? Probably draw closer to the water. I could probably use some. See, I don't... Okay, it was talking about having these different colors. I don't see... I mean, to me, they're all yellow. I don't see where the colors come into play. So, alright, let's draw closer to the water. You move closer. Ooh, look at us. Aren't we cute? And for the first time, you see yourself. Okay. Your body, sculpted and painted by time and space, is almost beyond description. Your armor shines subtly with the earth's rich hues, like the promise of precious things buried deep. Your feathers, each one dyed with more colors than you know the names of, long for the touch of air, and you are crowned with plumes so that all other good beasts may know your sovereignty. Your long neck, graceful limbs, and supple tail transform every motion into a weaving cascade of flowing movement. Seeing your true form for the first time, you feel surprised, afraid, proud, peaceful. I am proud. All of the four elements of reality sing out through your form. You are nothing short of gorgeous. Every part of you, the pinnacle of the possibilities of being, is channeled through the gauntlet of time. You are of the kin, the children above and below, and you feel a deep, shameless love for everything you are. This, indeed, is the perfect and ultimate body into which your essence has been woven. These are the limbs with which you will walk the paths of this life, the teeth and claws with which you will mete out the judgment of destruction upon other beings. This is the fruit of your creators, and this is the body whose legacy may be bequeathed to others if you survive long enough and are found worthy. This is yourself, worthy of respect, admiration, and every success. What is your will? Consume some of the water or leave this place behind. I say we consume some water. We better get ourselves a drink, I think. You lower your mouth to the body of water and use your tongue to take some of it into you. It flows pleasantly down, trickling into your core, relieving you of a little of the emptiness within and soothing your essence. You have gained a little energy. Water's reputation as a friend to all life is apparently well deserved. Your core demands something which water alone cannot slake, though. With nothing else to do in this space, you follow the whispering air and light outward. Well, look at us. There we go. We're the Lion King. I told you, everywhere the sun touches. Okay. Now that you have emerged from the Great Mother's flesh, you can see her more completely, and her power and beauty are beyond your wildest hope. The trees are her feathers, and the mountains her spine. Her breath is the wind, and her essence flows in streams, rivers, and the distant sea. Above you, sun, the great giver, shines his own endless essence down upon the earth. He blazes above you, mighty in his glory, beautiful and shameless in his circle dance of creation, by which all that carries the rhythm of life is ultimately begotten. The air between them is sweet with life and light, the fruits of their union. The wind blows, teasing your wings. A wild desire to tread the air, to rise above, fills you. What will you do? Embrace the wind, spread your wings and fly, or know your limitations and climb down from the promontory safely? We were just born. Probably can't fly, but we're going to try it anyway, because, you know, that's a thing. You spread your wings and leap fearlessly from the heights, knowing that Earth cannot hold your Draken. Draken, like dragon. Gotcha. Greatness. For a single beautiful moment, you hang in the air, and then, let me guess, we're falling with style. Earth rushes swiftly at you, frantically flailing of your limbs does nothing. You tumble to the ground, crashing through treetops, then limbs, then bushes, then the cruel, unforgiving ground. Okay. Alright, we got a card. Oh, did we die? The Fool. It is fitting that a kin's reach should exceed their grasp. Failure is a far, far better teacher than success. This grants you a tiny bonus to all 4 elements. So do I have to start all over again? Oh, please don't make me start all over again. Oh, okay. We're in the forest. A body ringing with pain, you slowly recover from nature's rebuke. Apparently, you are not yet worthy of treading the boundless paths of the above. You sense that you have much growing and learning to do before you can realize your dream of a few moments ago. See, I knew I couldn't fly, but I thought I'd try it anyway. What the heck. Your miserably failed attempt at flight seems to have been witnessed by a small winged beast, a lesser child of earth and sun. It stands out against its surrounding in bold black and white. It laughs at you, insulting you with a mocking song. The mighty Draken once ruled over the earth. Now I have seen earth rules the race. O thou who tried to fly just after birth, art chained like a slave by her downward embrace. Chick, 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 chick. Great song. Oh, it's not done yet. Let the shame of my song and your body's own pain teach you this. Only reach for what you can attain. Chick, 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 chick. You have learned more about the way of the white blacks. How do you respond? Reply with a mockery song of your own. Endure the mockery calmly. Attempt to get it to divulge a secret. Attack the insolent white black. I say we endure it calmly. Actually, I want to do my own mockery song. Let's do our own mockery song. Refusing to reduce yourself to the rhymes of the little flyers, you respond. Safely you sit out of reach and hurl insults, but you would surely not dare to fight even a newborn of the mighty kin. Your flesh smells rancid, your bones hollow and meatless. You envy the treasure of greater beings, scrabbling in the dust for shiny things of little worth. You mock yourself, mocking those whose great way you imitate. O brief heirling, the flesh of your grandchildren will have rotted to dust in a mere 100 turnings, but my song will echo still in this land. My good song as my strong song of the first children of above and below. Such are the images which you project into the white-black's mind, assaulting its senses with truths, showing its smallness next to the might of the track. Being dealt such a severe blow to its ego by a mere hatchling is too much for the white-black, and it shamefully takes wing. In its chagrin, it drops a shiny object, and though it may be of little worth, you have gained your first treasure. We got one, a shinestone bauble. While simple and lacking any special powers, this bauble reminds you of your very first success. All right. Moving on, you allow the hillside to guide you downward. You have been following the path of a swift-running river for some time when you are struck by a powerful scent. Flicking your tongue out, you taste the sacred essence of one of the kin on the breeze, floating on twin wings of pain and decay. There's another flavor as well, something strange, something animal, but not something other. You shudder, your feathers raising upward involuntarily. What could these strange scents mean? The kin whose scent you now smell could possibly explain, but you are now hatched and beyond the chamber. All kin are rivals, seldom welcoming the scent of other Drac in their territory. Still, there is something familiar in that scent, something which tugs at the corners of your mind. And steeling yourself, you carefully draw closer to its source. Oh, this is not good. Destruction. The horrible stillness of a body empty of spirit. The noble red essence of a great kin, shed not in a true dance of destruction, but trapped, tortured, the confusion, the pain. In the synergy between its scent and yours, you know without a doubt this was the great being who instructed you as the voice. This was one of your creators. Its rhythm now silenced, its songs forever stilled. Already, tiny spirits of decay infest the vast body, feeding off of it, reducing it to void. Something is clawing at you from within, straining at your heartbone and flooding your mind. Fear and rage and shuddering nausea overtake you one after another, growing and writhing within. You feel yourself instinctively belch fire seed into the back of your throat, only just managing to swallow it again, denying it the chance to explode into a searing flame to consume the things which now sing and dance near the ruins of the one who created you. The things. What are they? There is something wrong with them. Something very, very wrong. They seem to have more than one skin, some of them belonging to other animals. The brightness of their body heat is darkened by the cold, dead hides they cover themselves with. There is something strange about their oily scents, something familiar, but alongside that, something completely other, like no true animal. They clutch strange things in their forepaws, which you cannot identify, though they reek of the blood of trees. But most horrifyingly, they have no tails. They are tailless. You are split inside, the air within you screaming to run away as fast as you can from this place, and the fire within urging you to destroy these no-tails. Decide quickly. I'm very young, so I'm thinking right now I should flee. I'm gonna flee. You flow rapidly through the underbrush, scrambling over rotting tree corpses and crashing through shrubs until there is no trace of either scent or sound of the no-tails. They seem to possess some kind of terrible magic which allows them to cause harm even from far away. Again, this seems wrong beyond all possible definition of the word. It is not all order in the world dependent on the simple fairness of having to destroy your enemies with your own body. Perhaps the bizarre things are beyond your ability to deal with as a hatchling. You resolve to grow stronger so that you can bring destruction to them and all their misshapen kind, to avoid the no-tails at all costs, keeping safely away, or attempt to learn and imitate their strange magic. No, we are going to grow stronger and bring destruction upon them. You allow the hatred to become a searing promise within your core. One day, you shall grow great enough to defeat their otherworldly magic. Then, you will finally be able to put this terrible fear which gnaws at your mind to rest. Alright, I am going to stop right here. So I guess this is like a graphic interactive novel kind of thing. Choose your own adventure. I have no idea. This is so very cool. I don't know. I love the artwork. The storytelling is great. This is going to be very cool. So I don't know. Let me know. What do you think down in the comment section below? You got any other questions, problems, suggestions, horror stories? Feel free to leave those down in the comment section as well. And we will see you next time on Golden Treasure, the Great Green.